with a $55 million economy.
And in fact, one of the insights that we've got from our own research, where we look at entrepreneurial trends across different countries, is within India, there is about 80% of the people saying that they have the skills to start a business. About 80% also saying that they have the confidence and they feel there are good opportunities to start. But what is really holding people back is about 60% also saying that they fear about failure. So it's the sort of stigma attached to the fear of failure, which is sort of holding people back. A similar trend we are seeing also with regard to gender, where we are seeing that while India has made a big leap of change in terms of the number of female to male entrepreneurs. So in 2001, it was about 1:3. I think for every female entrepreneur, there were 3 male entrepreneurs. But last year's data, we see that it is just a 4% gap now between male and female entrepreneurs. But again, the striking point over there is this is early stage startup activity, but then when it comes to growth, ambition, scale, there's still quite a wide gap between women entrepreneurs and male entrepreneurs. So even you lead things like the Leaders Foundation and even the work that you've done on the grassroots through your Yatra, what's been your reflections particularly on confidence building for women and leadership development within girls and women?
A lot of interesting things are happening back home with respect to empowering our women. Our mothers and sisters are always empowered because it's a country that respects women the most, and unlike other countries, and India is a country that has a long history, not necessarily post-independence. Even if you look back at the last 1,000 years, women were the center of economic culture. So unfortunately, in the last 100 years or so, it has changed a bit. It is no more. Now, what has happened? The labor productivity, if you look, like you said, more male are in the labor force, less females are in the labor force, for a variety of reasons. And I don't think it is the right forum for me to get into that the reasons now. As governments, as people working in social sectors, are looking to address those gaps and make sure our mothers and sisters get an opportunity to do fantastically well. Because only when they do well, you reach that 50 battalion.
That's what.
So that is very important.
Yeah,
now I'll try and explain, Professor, in my mind, what do I think we are doing now and what we are going to do. Any time in India, probably 2026 or any time. So our mothers and sisters, they are going to sit in governance. This is very important. So on the member of parliament, 33% is going to be women. The bill is passed, it will become an act. The census has to happen. And before 2020, next election of India, next Lok Sabha election of India, we'll have 33% reservation for women. So you will see 33% sitting as MPs, policy makers, everybody. The 33% of legislative assembly will be. We have to do multiple things. One sector you do, political sector they have to be empowered, that is number one. Political sector they have to have certain positions of influence, because their voices have to be inside the parliament very, very vociferous. Inside the legislators, that India has done, and probably when it happens, India will have more number of MPs and MLAs than any country. Every country can talk about, no country has given 33% at the highest table. You're looking at Lok Sabha MP, which is the topmost, the political process in our country. 33% are mothers and sisters, number one. So then the whole game is going to change. You will have more ministers, you will have everything. This is going to be 33% plus. Nobody talking about 33% plus. The second, what is happening everywhere is the laws are getting changed now. Pre-2014, a student who is in India, if she wants to be a combat role in the Indian army, she never had a chance. Now the law is amended for the very first time in our country, post-independence, from 2014, a woman can be in a combat role. A woman can be a fighter fighter. It took us this many generations to reach that place. Now, to confidently say, a woman can do anything in our country. Actually, she is doing everything in our country, but somehow the laws have held our women back. Now the third law is, women cannot work in the night shift. Now there are a lot of restrictions now. For a woman to work in the night shift, let's imagine one of my sisters working in a call center BPO company. There are time rules now. For example, she has to be taken home in a car, and somebody has to be in the car along with the sister, and so many rules government has brought, which is in a way right, which is in a way wrong. They women can't do all those. Now this is changing by law. Everything is changing by law. Either by law you are changing or by social custom you are changing. Last but not the least, if you look at the statistics of the survey, where do women employment workforce they drop out? When they come into a company, they work after engineering, medical, they all join. But where do they drop out? Because entry point is okay, professor. We are looking at the top management role. The MD, the CEOs, the board of directors. But a lot of people are not there. Why? Because for them a significant drop happens post-marriage. A significant drop happens post-childhood. So now the country we are regulating 60 months, almost you get 60 weeks, almost literally a year off. Then they can come back. Then by law there is a mandatory provision in the code how many women should sit. So some of them might have grounds why the country is pushing by law to do this. By law, why certain women people are on the board, by law, why the country is pushing. It's a right approach because you have to understand there is a negative discrimination and a positive discrimination, two kinds of discrimination in the society. Women for a long time, we see 10 standards, you'll be getting the first number of marks. Many times I used to joke, that's it. In Tamil Nadu, if you take, in my state, if you take the 10th topper, first will be girl, second will be girl, third will be girl. In my school, first will be girl, second will be girl, third will be girl. 12th also the same story. But somehow, I think it applies everywhere. But somehow when you see the number of women in top roles in a company after 20 years, they're not there. So you understand, the problem is not with women, the problem is in society. Childbirth, immediately they take a break, they come back after many months. Where do they put? We don't put them the same thing, we give them something else. Oh, they can't work in the night, don't give them in the night, give them this. And this is a social norm, which by law you are changing. So I'll be very happy to say, in the ground you are seeing a significant shift. I see at least in my party that a lot of young women are joining politics just like that. For me, 4 years I'm seeing a difference. From 2020 to 2024, a lot of people. And they're very eager, they are hungry, and that was a difficult profession like politics, they want to break the glass ceiling. So it is happening. So I just have a data in hand. And I was looking at the data, I found the Mudra loans that the government of India gives, Professor. Mudra loan is a loan that is given to SMEs. From 2015-16, in India, Mudra loan 27,75,000 lakh rupees disbursed, 27 lakh rupees disbursed. 69% of Mudra loan consumers are women. Now you are looking at the SME sector, small scale sector, which government is giving Mudra loan. 27 lakh crore is given till now, the last 9 years. 69% of Mudra loan beneficiary women, which means the SME sector, that many women are there. But the problem is, why not in top sector? So it will happen, just a matter of time. We have to break it. And I'm sure my brothers who are sitting here, and they will also make it their life mission to create equality in the workspace. They'll make it their life mission to make sure that people are empowered. Everybody is empowered. We should be at the forefront to fight and get workplace should be safe. And we should not, Mahatma Gandhi once said, the day when an Indian woman walks in the street with tons of gold, and that is a safe India. So we are ready to reach that. And the day we say, my sister can work till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, without any supervision in my country, she can come back home. The day we reach there, I think as a society we are succeeding.
That's really empowering as a vision that you put forward for all of us.